Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's Jess here, and today I'm going to be talking to you about what are the vendors that you need for your wedding. I know I've talked to you in previous videos about how important it is to find your venue first. Now that you found your venue first and you're done with that, what are the next steps? What vendors should you be hiring? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you all about that, and if you stick around at the end of the video, I'm going to be telling you the right questions you should be asking when you are considering hiring your vendor. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That way any content I pour out in the future, you will be the first to get notified. Let's get started. I'll be honest with you, when I first got started in this event industry, I wasn't sure what a vendor meant. So a vendor is actually a business that provides a product or service of anything related to your wedding. I might be a little biased here, but one of the most crucial and essential vendors that you should consider hiring is a wedding planner. And why is that? That's because wedding planners are the glue to the whole wedding process. They help you stay organized on top of, they help you with your budget, your timeline. They communicate with your vendors to make sure they're on top of their stuff. And whether you hire them for full, partial, or even for event management, know that so much plays into the event planning process. It can't get done with just in one day. So day of coordination does not exist. It all comes with so much more to the wedding planning process, and know that they're there to help you so you don't feel stressed at all. Next is a photographer. These are the moments that matter the most. They are the milestones of these celebrations and memories that will last a lifetime. So I highly recommend a photographer, and if it's within your budget, definitely hire a videographer as well. A hair and makeup artist. If you do your own makeup and you are a professional at it, amazing, great for you. I am not someone who's professional at doing my own makeup nor my hair. And you ever have those times when you wake up in the morning, you do your makeup, and you're like, this is just not my day? Yeah, I do not want that happening for your wedding. So I would definitely recommend hiring a professional makeup artist and hair artist, because you want to feel and look good on one of the most important days of your life. Attire. What are you both going to wear? Now, depending on your situation, like if you are a bride and groom and you are going to be wearing a dress and he's going to be wearing a tuxedo, what are the wedding gown designers you're going to look into, or the tuxedo lines you're going to look into? And if you're having a LGBTQ wedding, then both of you separately looking at wedding gowns or separately looking at tuxedo companies. There are so many that you can choose from. It's literally like an endless choice of possibilities. Flowers. They're one of the most essential parts to the decor element, and when you tell the florist what you're looking for, they will bring in together the theme, color, and style of your wedding. Entertainment. Now, whether you are like, I want a live band, DJ, or I'm just gonna do a playlist, I highly suggest not to do the playlist unless maybe it's 15 minutes increment of the live band or DJ having a break, maybe, but not throughout the whole wedding. You want to make sure that your guests feel into the music, the groove, the vibe is just there. So having a DJ or a live band, some type of musical entertainment, is key to helping your guests have a great time at your wedding. A stationer. Now, whether you're going to go with a big corporate company like Mint, Wedding Wire, Zola, something like that, or with a small business owner, these people pretty much provide anything from invitations, save the dates, escort cards, menus, you name it. And if they're really, really good at what they do, they can do calligraphy and even provide signs for your wedding. Most venues provide a caterer, but if your venue does not, then you have to look outside and find someone who can cater your wedding. So are you looking to having your guest sit down and have a plated style or buffet or even a family styled wedding? And one of the most key and important things that you of course want to look for in a caterer is that they provide yummy, delicious, and plentiful food. Also, if they have options such as gluten-free, vegan, and dairy-free options. Separate for food is the alcohol. Are you having alcohol at your wedding? And if so, is it going to be a cash bar or an open bar? Of course, you decide that, and if it fits within your budget. Then consider a cake designer. Whether you are going to have a real cake or a faux cake, a cake designer will really bring in those elements that are fit within your color and your theme. You can't get married without hiring an officiant. Whether your officiant is part of a certain religion or you found them through a referral online, or maybe even asked a close relative to officiate your wedding and they got their certification for it, that is another vendor that you cannot forget, because you need an officiant in order to get married. Favors. What kind of favors are you going to have? Are you going to have something that your guests can eat? Or is it going to be something that they can put on the fridge? Maybe it's like a keepsake. Sometimes couples really don't believe in favors and feel like maybe you don't even need to have favors. Whatever it is, even if it's just a photo booth and they get a certain picture that they can take home with them, it's a thank you for them coming to your special location. Another decor element is your rentals. Do you have to rent out tables, chairs, silverware, glassware, any other type of decor such as like candles, runners, all of those things? Do they come with a venue, or do you have to find a rental company who can do that? Depending on your venue, whether it's the ceremony or the reception, are your guests going to be required to have transportation services? Are you and your wedding party going to be needing to have transportation services, or will you guys be all doing it on your own, or even Ubering or lifting there? Last thing is lighting. Good lighting makes a huge difference throughout the whole event, so make sure that you check in to see if your venue provides lighting, or you are going to have to find someone who specializes in it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this kind of gave you an idea of the type of vendors that you should be looking for. And once when you are finding these vendors and all of that stuff, before you sign that contract and you hire them, there are specific questions that you should consider asking them before you hire them. And I have got that all covered for you. It's in the description. The link is below. Click that and you can go ahead and get my free download of the questions that I would ask. These are things professionals are not telling you, so this is a really good one. Thank you all. I love ya, and I'll see you next week. Bye.